So, welcome to the first part of our story. Keep an eye out for the way in which we subtly portray the merits of helping others and the benefits of playing a part in society. Had I been recounting this to you last year, when I was intending to, it may not have had such an impact. Now, however, I think that message speaks for itself. To set the scene, we open in Terra d'Otranto, the heel of the boot of Italy, for those of you that are less widely cultured than I am. I'm taking you to a small house wherein lived a woman with 2 daughters, one being a stepdaughter. This is an important detail, remember it. The other daughter just sucked. She was lazy and boring and such a slob. She's so lazy, she didn't want to appear until the end of this story. The stepdaughter was treated like arse, and on this day she was sent out to collect chicory. I'm guessing for a salad. I didn't ask. Did you know that the roots of the chicory plant can be used as a coffee alternative, and that coffee can't be used as a chicory alternative? It's funny how life works like that. Anyway, I've been stalling, so by the time I stop talking, the daughter has already reached the chicory, and we don't have to be there for the whole walk. It took her so long.
Whew, I'm hot. I think I'll just rest my feet for a second. I wish just for once my sodding stepmother would tell me what a chicory looked like. I could be looking for literally anything as far as I know. Oh well. Onwards. Ooh, hang on, that cauliflower-looking thing could well be a chicory. Possibly. I'll pull it up anyway.
Now, the stepdaughter did expect that this wasn't a chicory plant. It was so obviously a cauliflower. What she didn't expect was for it to come away in her hands, revealing a large hole underneath it, with a ladder. What she, or I believe even you, would expect even less was a house full of cats below deck, doing housework.
Hey, sugar. Nice of you to groove on in.
He's a cool cat. Did you get it?
Oh, hello. Blimey, there's a lot of you down here. What are you all doing?
Oh, we keep this place groovy. It's not just a one-cat job, you dig? It's my turn to sweep today. That's why you find me with this here brush.
Oh, yes. Well, quite. Well, that looks like quite a lot of sweeping for one cat. Can I help? You don't have another broom, do you?
You take this one, girl. I'm going for a smoke break.
Oh, by the way, you don't have any chicory, do you?
Sugar, I don't even know what that is. I'm a cat. Go ask cat number 2 in the kitchen. She's rustling something up. Catch you around, kid.
Okay, thank you. I'll leave the brush on the
Let's skip ahead to the next conversation. No one wants to listen to someone silently sweeping for an hour. To the kitchen!
Hello? Oh, hello. Goodness me, that smells so good. What are you making?
Meow. Oh, who are you? Oh, you came in through the cauliflower, I'm guessing. You're probably looking for chicory. There you go. 4th drawer down next to the fridge.
Oh, thank you. I say, you don't need any help with that, do you? My stepmother forces me to do all the cooking and baking back home, and I'm really quite good at it. I make a mean sourdough.
Sure thing. Let me get you an apron.
On and on it went, with the stepdaughter working her way through the house, helping out everyone she saw. Everyone? can you say that about cats? They're everything, aren't they? But I suppose if they have personalities and we've humanised them, then I guess they are everyone. I'll feed back to you on that. Anyway, after hours of back-breaking work, Mama Cat came through the house, ringing her large lunch bell as she did so.
Ding-a-ling! Ding-a-ling! Whoever has worked, come and eat. Whoever hasn't worked, come and look on.
Mama, every one of us has worked, as always. But this maiden worked more than we did.
Good girl, come and eat with us. You sit down here with us. You have first choice. Now, you can have the meat, the macaroni, and the roast chicken. And for the rest of you, beans. Now, tell us, my dear, where did you learn to make such a delicious sourdough?
Oh, just trial and error, really. You see, I do most of the housework at home, so I pick up tricks as I go.
Oh, sorry, dear. Bear with me. I forgot the salt and pepper.
Here, I feel so bad for the rest of you having only beans. Take some of my food. I'm sorry, Mama Cat. You have been most awfully kind, and this has been a delicious meal. But I really must go home and get food ready for my stepmother and stepsister. They really will scold me so. I'll help you tidy this up, of course.
One moment, my child. I want to give you something. Follow me to my underground store cupboard.
But aren't we underground right now?
You came in through the cauliflower, yes? Well, see for yourself. Remove that courgette over there.
Holy shit! How many layers are there?
That's a secret. And when we're down there, just don't touch the aubergine. Right, now, after you, sugar. Now, behind this door, you will find everything you could possibly want. Silk goods, dresses, pumps, skirts, blouses, aprons, cotton handkerchiefs, and cowhide shoes. And you may pick whatever you want.
Oh, wow! This is crazy! How does it not get moldy this far underground? How do you come across this much amazing stuff? Ooh, are you all like secret thief cats?
No, that is hardly realistic.
No, sorry. I love all of this, but all I really need is a homemade dress, a pair of cowhide shoes, and a neckerchief.
No! You were so good to my little ones, and I shall give you a nice present. Take everything you just said you wanted, and then when you leave, just pass the door, which is a large broccoli. Now pull it, and you'll go through to a wall with 3 little holes in. Put your fingers in and look up.
I'm sorry, what?
Ch-ch-ch-ch. Don't make it weird. Now off you fuck!
As suspicious as I think we all would be by such a request from a humanoid cat, the daughter did as she was bade. And Mama Cat was right. There was no need to make it weird. For when she stuck her fingers in the holes, she drew them out, covered in the most beautiful rings you ever saw. She lifted her head up, and a star fell on her brow. Not an actual star, she would have been flattened, but a romanticised, folksy star. Then she went home, adorned like a bride. As you can imagine, her stepmother was not amused, or impressed.
What kind of time do you call this? Where in fuck's name have you been?
I'm so sorry.
Absolutely not good enough, you little turd! And who gave you all this finery? Marching in here looking like a third-grade strumpet.
Mama, I met up with some little cats I found under a cauliflower, and I helped them with their chores, and they gave me a few presents.
Now, the stepmother is clearly a knob. But for all her terrible and abusive tendencies, she took this on the chin and believed every word, the first time round. She was immediately looking round for her other daughter.
Daughter, get in here! Come and see what has happened to your awful stepsister!
Yes, what?
Your stepsister has just come back from helping some cats under a cauliflower, and look at what amazing finery they have bestowed unto her. Now you will go too, and so you will be blessed like her. God knows you deserve it more.
I don't want to. I don't feel like walking. It's cold. I'm gonna stay by the fire.
Go now, and get what you deserve. Also, help me God, I'll beat you all the way there with a stick.
Fine, okay. But I'm taking the car.
I won't bother with the finer details of this girl's journey to the cats under the cauliflower, but it's safe to say she behaved like a total arse from start to finish. The first cat she saw got its tail pulled, the second one had its whiskers plucked, the one sewing had its needle unthreaded, the one drawing water had its bucket overturned. See? An utter pube. Out came Mama Cat with the bell.
Ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling. Whoever has worked, come and eat, and whoever hasn't worked, come and look on. You get barley cake soaked in vinegar. Now eat up, you ungrateful turnip.
I'm not eating that. That sounds disgusting. Who makes cake out of barley and then soaks it in vinegar? I want the clothes and stuff that you gave my sister. Give them to me and I'll get out. I don't think I can stand another second under this cauliflower.
All right, Jesus, calm down. Follow me. We're going to the storeroom. Right. Now, have a look in there and tell me what...
I want that dress there, the nicest one, and those pumps with the highest heels. Ooh, and that tiara with the biggest diamond.
All right. Okay, then. What you need to do is this. Andres, and put on these greasy woolen togs and these hobnailed shoes worn down completely at the heels. Right. Now, tie this ragged neckerchief on. Now, when you go out, past the wall, stick your fingers in the holes and look up.
Whoa! I hear you say. I can't. What is this cat doing? Giving riches to this vile, lazy daughter? And to that, I'd say, whoa! Hold your horses, let me explain. 'Twas all a ruse. Obviously those rags would never magically change into a ball gown, the envy of Cinderella. And when the daughter put her fingers into the walls, she found them enveloped in worms. The harder she tried to free her fingers, the tighter the worms gripped them. She looked up, and a blood sausage, black pudding if you're nasty, fell on her face and hung over her mouth. And she had to nibble it constantly, so it would get no longer. And when she arrived home, looking uglier than Jabba the Hutt with a hangover, her mother was so angry that she died. And from eating blood sausage day in, day out, the girl died too. But, and here's where I'll spoon-feed you a moral, the good and industrious stepdaughter married a handsome youth. A pair so handsome and happy we are ever so happy to see. Listen, and more will I tell to thee.